So Gotenks has returned on Khalifa's banner, and we already did a video on Hit and his return. Very good, very fun video. And now it's Gotenks' turn. So we're going to be revisiting, going over Gotenks. He's 7 months in the making. So I don't know how this guy's going to perform. Jiren did pretty damn good. This guy, I'm looking at his kit. He doesn't have any guard. He does have damage reduction. We will need to fulfill this condition as well. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this guy into a current difficult fight, and just see how good he is in today's meta, since he came out in the previous meta before the anniversary meta. And one more thing before we start, let me put that dupe in him and fix his hidden potential build. This is the team and the setup we are going to be rocking, and of course we're going to go into one of the harder fights in the game right now. Of course, the way that I like to do these videos is I like to go over the unit in a showcase fight, and then we move on into the real difficult shit. That's how I like to do it. I'm expecting Gotenks to actually be fairly runnable here. I don't think he's a bad character at all. I don't think he... Did he age? I wouldn't say so. I mean, maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. Yeah, he definitely did age. He's not like anniversary level. He's definitely beneath most the LRs. Do I think Evo Blue Vegeta might be a better LR than Gotenks? Probably. And I'm talking about the STR Evo Blue Vegeta as well. Like, I'm not... Like, it's not like this guy has guard and damage reduction, right? If he had guard and damage reduction, maybe it would be different. But just having base damage reduction is just not what it is. He does have this, you know, pretty much survive mechanic, I guess, is there's just a 50% chance that he will live, right? With the 777% defense that he can get. So that's what makes him pretty good, right? Damage reduction rate 44% temporarily encounters with ferocious power from receiving a key blast super. So hopefully we'll be able to get these in here, right? We'll be able to see this proc. But, you know, he's a pretty basic and average character, right? He's not like crazy or anything, right? He does have an active skill as well, which we will probably get in this fight. Oh, he needs to get hit 3 times. We should have final trump card. Yeah, final trump card. This guy's on final trump card for sure. So do we just put him in slot 1? All right, I'm gonna throw his ass in slot 1 immediately. The reason why I'm doing this is because this is his showcase, and I want to see what he can do. Hopefully Gotenks is decent. Okay, he dodges immediately. He dodges again. And he eats the super. Alright, okay, double digits at least. He ate that fairly well. Okay. Not gonna judge you too much, Gotenks. Now, he does have one dupe. I got a copy of him during the anniversary with the stone that they gave us for free. I decided to pick up Gotenks because I had all the premium LRs that I wanted from the anniversary. So it is nice to get a extra dupe of this guy here in the Khalifa banner. I got him off tickets, the free 21 tickets that they gave us. I got an extra dupe of Gotenks, so that's cool. LR God Goku and Hit, I finally got my first copy on my global account, so I've been link leveling him up. He's actually at 100% on my JP account, but it does pay off to have both units on both accounts. So I've been link leveling him. I've been link leveling all of my characters as much as possible recently. Dokkan Day is of course over now. It is a new day. What is it, May 16th? Yeah, May 16th. So Dokkan Day is officially over with. That link level stage will be back like late in this month. I think they said the 30th of every month, the 15th and the 30th of every month. So those are going to be very busy days for Dokkan players. Probably a lot of people aren't going to be making content on those days because link leveling is just so important. I mean, I guess some people are, like, the truth, he's definitely done with link leveling at this point. He just literally has to link level the characters that come out. And he probably just used the potential orbs, right? He probably just uses those. All right. Do we put Vegito in slot 1, chat? Yes, we do. Because he's not going to die from a super, even if we do get hit. Is there a reason for me to keep this guy on rotation? Not really. Probably best if I rotate him off. Because if I do that, we can just get him immediately turned into Vegito if we want to. But this first phase of this fight is nothing spectacular, right? It's really when you get to that final phase of this fight where it's like, damn, okay, this guy is crazy. But this guy does build up attack every time you hit him, so you do have to be careful about this guy, but I definitely do think we're going to get the job done. Gotenks is definitely a fan favorite. I remember when he came out, I wanted him bad. Did I pull? I don't think I spit. No, I did the one summon. Wasn't it like 150 stone summon that you could do, and it was like 30 units you would get? Or was it like 100 stone? I don't remember. They gave us like there was a real reason, a real incentive, and I think there was like a guaranteed feature at the end of the multi or something like that. So on his initial release with Jiren, because they released on global, they released at the same time, which was crazy. We'll just put him in slot 1 again. I do definitely want to get to see this guy. That's the point of the video. Seeing what he can do in anniversary content. Double digits? Okay, cool. Now, that's probably what you know what I just realized? That probably procced. That high chance of just 777% defense probably did proc right there. I'm talking about at the beginning of the video. I didn't really pay attention or think about it. I'll probably, you know, I don't know. I just didn't think about it. Like, yeah, him eating these supers for double digits, that's because of the high defense that he gets, right? Remember, this guy in slot 1, he's only got damage reduction, right? So, like, these supers aren't penetrating because Gotenks is actually activating that part of his passive. I mean, it would do some damage, right? These are not, like, just complete clowns of bosses, right? They actually do have a decent bite to them. I guess I just really wasn't thinking about it. But it seems as if Gotenks is proccing that 777% every time so far, which is pretty good. That's mainly what people are running him for, right? I mean, it is 50% chance that you do, but it's like you can just live anything, right? If you would want to put him in slot 2, which we're going to do next phase, we're going to be putting him in slot 2 because he's not a very good slot 1 character. What you would want to do with this Gotenks is put him in slot 2 and make sure he gets his supers off. Now we can finally get the scouter. Okay, the active skip is still on. I'm going to turn this active skip off. Well, actually, I'm going to keep it on for 1 more turn. Seems as if this guy wants to super immediately every turn. I'll keep Vegito in rotation with Gogeta. Well, there's 2 Gogetas, but the tech one. But AGL Vegito, this is a unit I'm going to have to revisit soon as well. A lot of people, you know, I think AGL Vegito is meant to be ran with the fusions, right? So if you're thinking about, okay, him as a unit by himself, maybe he does seem mid. But if you have a scout, if you have scouters everywhere, he's gonna be goddamn overpowered. But I guess you could say that about most of the other units in the game, right? I mean, but this guy has the counters, right? He hits decently hard. He's a support unit. I mean, I like this super Vegito EZA, right? I don't think it's over the top busted or anything crazy like that, but I do think it's good. I don't think it's a bad EZA at all. I think same with this Gogeta. Like, I run this Gogeta from time to time, and he's a pretty solid unit. We can't debuff this Amasu, by the way, so keep that in mind. Okay. So yeah, all right, we're gonna be able to do this. So Gotenks, this is his last turn having an extra damage reduction. Didn't we get him turn 1? I'm pretty sure. So remember, his 5th turn, right? He loses this damage reduction. For 5 turns from the character's entry turn, damage reduction rate 22%. So this is his last turn of having the extra damage reduction. We'll just put him in slot 1 here. We're gonna save his Ghost Kamikaze attack for next phase. But in a team like this, he'll definitely be able to perform, right? What's his damage numbers looking like? 26 million. Guaranteed crit with 24 key. I mean, he's been putting in work so far. But starting from now, this is where you put him in slot 2, right? This guy right here. Zamasu and Goku Black. Damn, this is actually sort of tragic. We're going to put this guy in slot 1 again. Keeping this TEQ Gogeta in slot 1. I don't really think we have a choice, though. Actually, I'm going to reversible exchange this back. Yeah, we're going to keep these guys on rotation. Yeah, we're going to keep these guys on rotation together. I definitely could. Thinking about what I want to do. I'll pop Gogeta right here. I'm not going to pop that, though. But I'll pop this. Okay, we actually eat it. We only eat it for 1,000 damage, though. Okay. Yeah, this team is still really strong. I mean, it's probably like one of the strongest teams in the game, to be honest. You can switch out AJO Vegito and STR EZA Gogeta, but I'm more looking forward to the support, right? This guy's gonna have a lot of HP. He's definitely gonna test the limits. I'm gonna try not to use all the craziness with Vegito. I'm talking about the tech one. He definitely can't get this done in a jiffy, right? The reason why I'm bringing these fusions are because they link the best with Gotenks. So if you're planning on running Gotenks, here's the funny thing about Gotenks. You can't really... I don't think Gotenks is a unit you can really focus on as a character by himself, right? Because he's going to be eating very good off all the other fusion characters, right? Like the multiple, like the scouters, knowing where to put him and position him for him to be good. He really, like, the fusion team really isn't a team where you can specifically focus on one character. Like, I mean, unless it's Super Vegito. Super Vegito can steal the show at any moment, at any time. But, like, Gotenks, what I'm realizing from this Gotenks is, like, he's not, like, he's doing a considerable amount. Like, he's doing a lot, right? First of all, he's been proccing that high chance of just nullifying everything, right, damage-wise. He's got the guaranteed crits at 24 key. He's got the double super. He's got a little bit of damage reduction, so he'll be fine against normals, especially in slot 2, if that's where the super is headed and stuff like that. I like him. I like this Gotenks a lot, actually. Okay, so what we can do, we can actually do a lot right here. What we're going to do is we're going to pop... what does he link better with? Obviously, the LR, right? He'll link better like this. Now, I'm thinking about just popping this active skill this turn, but at the same time, I'm thinking about waiting. So I'll do this. First things first, we'll see what he can do against this this enemy without the active skill. He might just null it, by the way. He might very well just null it. I don't know if this guy will be all right if we leave him in the Vegeta state. We'll do this. I just don't know. I don't want to find out either. All right, now we can turn the active skips off because we're gonna need to pop that very soon. Let's give this guy the most amount of rainbow orbs we can to get the support, and Gogeta should be fine. All right, Gotenks, show me what you can do. No, you're dodging. You're dodging. No, I'm glad I didn't use the active skill this turn. He has to get hit to get like a buff before he attacks. So it is unfortunate. He's actually going crazy with the hidden potential dodge this video, right? He's only at 69%. He has, what, 12 dodge? He doesn't get any dodge from his passive. So those dodge, this is a hidden potential additional as well. Dupes on this Gotenks is definitely going to be impactful, especially stats-wise. He's got the guaranteed crit. He's not going to need the crit. See, he got hit and then got the extra attack buff. He definitely could have hit hard. Dang, bro, he's going crazy with... Oh, okay, I was about to say... No, he's countering. I was about to say he's going crazy with the dodges. Yeah, Gotenks is still a pretty solid unit, right? He's not a bad unit at all. He definitely can work in anniversary content. I'm not going to be scared to run this guy in the Blue Goku event, the Blue Vegeta event. Battle Hard Formidable Foes might be questionable. I'll probably... Gotenks is actually the perfect unit to go into Battle Hard. I haven't went in that content in a while. But Gotenks is a unit that might be perfect for that because I don't know how well Gotenks would do in short content, right? I know, you know, in content where we can go longer throughout the fight and we can have the scouter and we can position the unit in whatever way we want to position the unit in. Gotenks is like Gotenks on this team is gonna feel invincible because you're running him on probably the single most powerful team in the game. So Gotenks just by default is a good character because the characters you're gonna run him with are all top tier, right? The 2 best units in the game, actually the 3 best EZAs in the game, or the 3 best cards in the game are all fusions, right? I guess you could say the gods are technically a fusion unit as well. I would probably label the gods as like the 4th best unit in the game, but it would go literally Vegito, Gogeta, and then the monkeys that go into Gogeta, the EZA, and then the gods who have the active skill that goes, and then it's probably like Super Saiyan 4 Goku or something like that. Bro, I could literally, actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this. No Vegito? Yeah, what do you guys think about no Vegito this fight? Yeah, let's just pop this right here. Hey, you know what? They sort of cooked with that active skill right there. Like I said, I'm not gonna say I'm not going for the win because I'm definitely aiming to win with this team. But you know, popping Vegito, I mean, would just be a death sentence for this Zamasu and Goku Black. So I'm just gonna hold off on this guy. Like I said, this guy can easily just steal the show. I'm actually gonna pop Gogeta's active skill though next turn to get that support. I would like to see Gotenks eat the super as well. But I mean, if he gets the super before, we're definitely gonna live 100%, 1000%. Okay, this guy's consistently healing. That is very annoying as well. Okay, we actually took a little bit of damage from that. But we're not going to take any damage from these normals, and we're going to counter. It really does pay to have this Super Vegito on the team, bro. I'm just telling you. Like, knowing where the Scouter is just so big. It's so huge for this Vegito. It's huge. It's just huge in general because you have defensive options everywhere. You have healing everywhere. I mean, this team is just broken. And they're all hitting around the same mark as well. Like, they're all hitting around that 28, 27, 30 million mark. They've all got like guaranteed crits or high crits in their passive and stuff like that. I think Gotenks is still relevant and good because his whole team is relevant and good. It's sort of different, right? Like, let's say Gotenks had more like a lackluster team. Like, I wouldn't say Majin Buu Saga is lackluster though. I mean, if we put him on a team other than this team, maybe he'll perform a little bit worse because we're not gonna have everything we would want. Okay, actually, this is a perfect. I think Okay, there's the super. All right, yeah, let's do this. Okay, so his active skill gave him a lot of defense. Massively raises attack temporarily and causes ultimate damage to enemy. Defense 77% for 1 turn. So his defensive stat is actually 1.5 million. He's only got 33% damage reduction though, which, yeah, let's point that out real quick. Yeah, he only has 33% damage reduction because of Final Trump category ally, but We'll see. Maybe he'll proc the live anything and everything. Oh, we might get a Dokkan attack with this guy as well. It's gonna be a crazy turn for this guy. Let's prioritize as many orbs as we can. All right, so don't get supered first. God damn it. He doesn't dodge either. Okay. So I can't, I mean, obviously that probably, I don't know if it procced or not. I wanted to get hit first so we could see if the 777% defense procced or not, but the active skill probably was just enough to tank it anyway. I genuinely don't know whether it procced or not. There was no way we could really tell if it procced. But he ate it double digits in slot 1. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because TEQ Gogeta in slot 2, he still took a little bit of damage. And Vegeta in slot 1 took some damage. I don't know. Yeah. I think Gotenks definitely did proc that 777%. I mean, Gotenks, he seems like, you know, if he wants to work, defensively, he can be an outstanding. And offensively, you clearly see his offenses right here, right? I don't know. Yeah, Gotenks is still a very good character, you know. He's a very good character still. Holy shit. Damn. So he, like I said, it's been 7 months since he's returned. And it still seems as if, like, especially on this team, if anything, he probably got stronger. Did Gotenks get stronger with the release? Like, I don't think Gotenks got weaker. Maybe he got stronger due to the allies. I think that's what really happened to Gotenks. Like, Gotenks was strong before Anniversary, but Gotenks is probably even stronger right now than he was a couple of months ago, actually. He might honestly just be a stronger character and a stronger unit. Even this Easy 8 Gogeta is doing a lot of... Hey, yo, this team is crazy. And you can't call this event trash, though, right? Like, this guy, he's been eating all of these attacks. What are we, turn 9 in? Alright. I'll pop this active skill right here. Actually, I'm going to skip. I'm going to use a skip. We don't need to see this again. This probably won't kill, though. Oh, it was very close, though. Alright, if we put Gogeta in slot 1, god damn it, but he's healing. Alright, it doesn't matter. Gogeta, we know, can handle business. And then we'll keep Vegeta in slot 2. This should be the final rotation no matter what. Even if he heals like a considerable amount, we should definitely, yeah, this guy. 43 mil. Yeah, this team, bro. I think the thing with the Fusion team is that they're probably just, at this point, Fusion is probably just going to be the best team in the game for a very long time. Like, I don't know how they can... I mean, they definitely can. They could definitely do some crazy shit just out of nowhere. But I don't know how Fusion as a team can get passed up. I don't know how that's going to be possible. I mean, overall, like I said, Gotenks this entire time, he looked phenomenal. Of course, he looked a little worse than Gogeta, a little worse than Vegito, like the main Anniversary units. But he looked better than everyone else on the team, right? He definitely put in the most pain defensively on the team. So, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I like him. I like him more than I liked him when he first came out. Now, I didn't actually give Jiren that high of a praise, but Jiren did work really well. And he did go against, you know, an event that was catered to, you know, target him and his type. Gotenks, on the other hand, I just think Gotenks is going to be fine everywhere. Like I said, I might take him into battle-hardened formidable foes, but Gotenks didn't fall off. He didn't drop off. He probably just got better. Yeah, Gotenks got better over 7 months, which is crazy to think about. But yeah, let's finish this up. I love y'all. Take care of yourself. It seems as if I have missions to do. Might as well make some mission videos. I'll catch you next time.